So the project was about remodeling the interior space of the school media. We started out the project, we started out the whole thing with the idea of telling a story about new methods of learning, alternative methods of learning that involves using technology to enhance education. Now the beauty of it is that this story was to be told using art and using, of course, technology, culture and graffiti, as a matter of fact.
I put a few things in mind. I put arts, I put education, I put technology, I put Africa in mind, and then bringing all of these ideas together, I decided to create something unique.
I really enjoyed the fact that I had to meet with other artists, like painters and different people in the aspect of art. I really enjoyed myself. Basically, I learned new techniques and how to manipulate materials easily. So for me, it was just dope, like really dope.
I worked on this piece. I worked on this one, this present one, and the one at the back. Of course, this. I so much love it.
When we started, we decided to like have 4 primary illustrators and have secondary illustrators like painters and the rest of them collaborating with the whole project. So the project was meant to have be very inclusive and have like at least 15 people collaborate.
That night was so hectic and fun though. I enjoyed myself.
The nice calling, oh God. It was really a nice calling, Waka. Well, we painted, then we got exhausted, then we dabbed. We were sleeping and some guys were busy snapping us like, oh, these guys can dab.
Based on the brand, the Skool media brand, we decided to make it very like cooperative, because that is like part of the brand principles of the Skool media. Now we decided to create a campaign out of the whole creative process and everything, and we tagged it the new Skool.
And now you've got yourself something funky.
Myself, I actually had one the first night. All through, and when I went home, I was even laughing at myself like, Isaac, seriously, you stayed up all through the night without even blinking your eye, and you resumed the following morning with the others who had just woken up. So that was one of my most favorable moments and some of the funs we've had, because thanks to Insecta Studios, they made everything we needed available right to us.
It's a big experience for me, working with people as a team, even though it's not that easy, but at least thank God we are almost through and it's been a success.
I work on this and the other side there, the staircase there.
Is that loud?
Okay.
We started with contacting the illustrators. The illustrators included Andrew Anama, Oludame Vincent, Chima Ezeokoye, and of course myself. So we're four of us. We're four primary illustrators, like concept illustrators and artists and all that. Now for execution, we contacted about 13 other artists, which includes Abib Amobi, Victor, Shegun, and a couple of others. So we all came together to make this project a reality. The highlight of the event was in the people that got involved in the whole process. The team Insecta actually organized everything, made sure the whole logistics were in place. There was food, there was music, there was a healthy atmosphere to encourage art, and then everyone was very vibrant. The people that were involved were really happy to be part of this project, and at the end of the day we actually gave out complimentary gift items like t-shirts, and we had a little karaoke session. Everybody was just happy, it was all fun and everything. So the people that were involved made it come to life. The artists and also the staff at Skool Media. Mr. Moses supported fully with his team. Yes, yo, it's Ant in the building, and it's the new Skool. Thank you all for your collaboration. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being
New Skool.
New Skool. New Skool. New Skool. New Skool. New Skool. New Skool! New Skool! Yeah, that's right. New Skool! New Skool! Skool! New Skool! New Skool! Peace! New Skool!
It's the new Skool, yo. Pow! The new Skool. Yeah! Yo.